Good afternoon, you're a Jackrabbits fan. Game started at 1:22. We got an hour and 45 minutes from that. The other team went early, or went a little long, so we didn't get started on time. You have Teddy on the mound, east side behind the plate, Joe at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third. First pitch, 62 inside. In left, we've got Chris. In center, we've got Jack. In right, we've got Aaron. And the first pitch was a ball to Teddy. Or from Teddy, excuse me. That 59 was high. And foul, 62 straight back. Two balls, one strike is a call from the ump. Teddy now comes set. Strike, 59. If Teddy can get that high strike, he will be hard to beat today. So Teddy has last pitched against Pueblo Premier, the third game of the year, and it was his worst outing of the year. 54 way outside. So that was his worst outing of the year. He gave up a ton of runs over 2 innings, most of them unearned. And we haven't played them since. There was a lot of parents who seem to think we played them twice, but Game Changer doesn't say we have. Swing and a miss, 61 on the outside corner for the first out of the game. That's a strikeout for Teddy. Threw 6 pitches there. So I think we were scheduled to play Pueblo Premier in one of our early spring tournaments, but then got ourselves rained out. So they're going to have walk-up music. I'm going to have to just talk over it, I think, or even maybe mute the third base camera. This is Mike on the mic. You had Keith very able on the mic yesterday, but I'm back. Teddy and I have returned from Seattle. That was 61 on the inside and high. So Teddy missed all of yesterday's games, and as such, he has 7 innings available on his arm, according to the CABA rules. So expect to see him get a yeoman's share of today's work in this game. 60 on the inside corner. So this is Mike on the mic. Teddy is my son. Proud to claim him. We've got Keith, as you heard yesterday, also on the broadcasting team. He's running the scoreboard. He's also set up all the hardware. Keeps us going. Beautiful changeup, 54. Number 28 way out in front of that. So Teddy doesn't have the most overwhelming speed on the team, but he does have 3 pitches, a changeup, a curve, and a fastball that he can both locate and change speeds. Let's see what we get here. Fastball inside, 62. And it's a 2-2 count. The 28 now has seen a fastball inside, and a previous pitch was a changeup outside. We'll see what Teddy breaks off here. Haven't really seen the attempt at the curve. That was the attempt at the curve, 53, and number 28 from Pueblo does a great job of kicking that out off to the side. So Teddy now is 6 pitch to this batter. So 6 pitches last time, 6 pitches, forthcoming 6 pitch here. He's trying to keep it to below 15 pitches in an inning, so going to need to get a strike here. And there's a ground ball. Shot through the left side. And Chris picks it up and he gets it back in. Runner safely at first. We have a first base camera, but I didn't get it set up in time, so we're going to need your patience as we get into the bottom of the inning. I'll get it set up. So Teddy now with a runner on first, he's going to have to contend with, as well as number 10 who steps in for Pueblo. Now, Pueblo's rocking t-shirts, really thin jerseys. On a hot day like today, I don't blame him. It's 91 degrees at first pitch. The runner goes. Isai's throw is not in time. Good grab by Ricardo, but not in time. That was stolen before Ricardo had a chance to put a slap tag on him. So the runner now safely at second. Number 10 has a 1-ball count. So Teddy pitched magnificently last time out in the semifinal of last weekend's tournament. 5 innings of 1-run ball. That 1 run wasn't even earned. So let's see if he can do similarly here. Strike from the pitch from Teddy. So the runner on second taking a pretty big lead. Let's see if Teddy, he's going. And the throw is in the dirt. Well, I shouldn't say in the dirt. So we're all turf out here at our field today, which I'm no fan of. Turf, it ends up that you have to play against your opponent. And of course, you got to play against yourself. Make sure you don't make any mistakes. And then with the turf field, you have to really play against the field. While the ground balls are very consistent, you don't take funny hops here. It's just like playing on top of a rug. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the second out of the inning. So yeah, simple ground balls will scoot through. Anything in the gap is almost automatically a triple. And behind home plate, we don't have nearly as much acreage as we did yesterday. So unlikely that it's a guaranteed base in the event that the ball gets past the catcher. However, again, in the nice 57 changeup, Teddy starts 13 off with a changeup there. Bottom dropped out, 13 swung over the top of it. So the ball gets past the catcher, depending on where it scoots off to, but on the rug here, it may scoot a long way. And that ball's popped into left. Chris is underneath it. He's calling it. He does not get it. The ball bounces high and off to the side. And we'll have a play at third. And the ball is not in time on a pop out to left. Maybe should have been caught, ends up as a triple. Again, that's probably a double on grass. It's a triple on turf, and the run does score. So 1 run in for Pueblo Premier with 2 down. Number 6 will step in. With number 6 stepping in now, we are seeing the number 5 batter in the order, I believe. Teddy starts him off the 53-mile-an-hour breaking ball. So Teddy's starting most of these batters off with a little something off speed. Then should be able to come back with a fastball here, throwing 62 on his fastball most every pitch, including that one. 2 strikes now. So Teddy's got him where he's wanted him. No balls, 2 strikes. He can do what he wants. Will it be a off-speed pitch, or will he come back with maybe fastball away? I would say you go with a fastball away here. Let's see what the pitch is. It is a fastball, but it's 2 away. 61 outside. With 2 fastballs in a row, now you got to throw him something with a little bit of heat to it. I'm sorry, a little bit of a change to it. He's shown him the heater twice. So either a breaking ball or a changeup here. Infield needs to be ready for a ground ball. That ball is outside for ball 3. So Teddy, or sorry, ball 2. So Teddy now losing, falling behind a little bit. So number 6 puts the bat up and he's ready. Teddy's set. Pitch. Foul ball down the right field line. Good job by number 6 to keep that ball, to fight that ball off. The Jackrabbits were able to secure their 30th victory of the season yesterday. Also their 4th tie. So year to date, they are 30, 20, and 4. If you get rid of their Wednesday league games, They're much more dominant on the weekends, but those games count. And that ball is high, comes right off the backstop into Isai's arms. So Teddy now with a 3-2 count. It's a full count with 2 down. Teddy's gonna have to bring his best pitch here. Next pitch, fouled off to the right. That was a nice curve from Teddy. And next pitch, it's popped up. That's going to go to Jack, who's going to have to really get on his horse to get it. He slides and he catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. So with that, the Pueblo puts 1 across, but Jackrabbit's able to limit the damage. With top of the 1st done, we've got, who are we going to have up? We're going to have Chris, Jorge, and Teddy. Then hopefully we'll see Aaron, Ricardo, and Gianni. And then I'm going to go on mute because I'm going to set up the first base camera.
We figured out their t-shirts.
Hey boys, this is Glenwood. Glenwood, boys, Glenwood. Oh yeah, thank you. Everybody up! Yeah. Is this our donor? Hey, what's CBA?
And we're back. It looks like we're going to need a mute between innings. 56, that one's ball's high to Chris. They're putting music on that's going to run us afoul of both the YouTube age appropriateness as well as just a general YouTube copyright. So I apologize. We're going to be 55 inside to Chris. We're going to probably be muted between most innings just so that we don't get this taken down by the YouTube censors. So 2 balls, no strikes to Chris now from the windup. And that's a 50 mile an hour. It looked like it was a curveball, but came out way too high. So something really neat that Keith noticed, and I did confirm with the Pueblo Premier coach, the kids have t-shirts. There's a strike, 56 at the knees. Chris is taking all the way. Kids have t-shirts for their jerseys today, but they've got their dad's photo on the front. So for Father's Day weekend. So super neat effect. That ball's high and away. Chris will take first. And my first base camera is back, so you'll be able to see the first base day. We had a bit of a connectivity problem, which I think we've solved. Anyway, good kind of classy move by Pueblo Premier to put their dads on their jerseys for this weekend. I love it. And there's so much, that ball is high. And a throw down to first. Chris is back in plenty of time. And anyway, they just like to see that because the love of the game is often passed from father to son. I forgot what the stat is, but MLB says something like 90% of fans went to games with their dad. So, and that'll be second ball to Jorge. And I certainly know that in my family, my father, Teddy's papa, instilled a love of the game in me, and I in love of the game in my son, and hopefully him and his. Not that he has one yet, but I'm, of course, looking forward to the day I've got a grandson I can take to a ball game. And Jorge fouls it off for strike one. The ump behind the plate throwing that back at a spicy 35 miles an hour. And Jorge now with the bat on his shoulder. He's going to take ball 3 outside. 3-1. He'll have the green light here. Joe's got to be smart over there at first. Or sorry, Chris has got to be smart over there at first. The other thing is that sliding on turf is very different. You can start your slide earlier. You're going to slide further and faster. There's just less resistance. Nice 54-mile-an-hour pitch that popped right in there. So Jorge now with a full count. 3-2 count now. Jorge needs to put the bat on the ball here. Can't be looking. It's 380 to dead center, 320 down the line. And there's a shot through the hole on the right side. And we're going to have the ball get past the right fielder. And looks like we'll have one in. Jorge is digging for home. He's going to stay at third, though. He was really ready to come home. So again, that's one of those where the turf is, you're playing against the turf, because that was just a routine ground ball that scoots through and then ends up getting past the right fielder. So Teddy will step in now with a runner on third. And I don't have we were close enough with the camera that I can't get third base. Teddy with the first pitch. So Teddy with a foul ball for strike one. Teddy takes ball outside. 59, fastest speed we've seen here from number 22, I think is on the mound. 54 feet away, by the way. 60-mile-an-hour pitch comes at you really quickly. And that's a curve that just sort of floats through space at 49 and high over Teddy's head. And the next pitch. Teddy will take inside. Could have worn that on his hip, but moved out of the way. So 3-1 now. Teddy's got to be smart here. He's got to pick the perfect pitch. See what we can do. Putting the ball up the middle. The second baseman way to his left or right. And Teddy's going to take ball 4. So they'll put runners on the corners for the Jackrabbits. Aaron will step in now. Aaron showing bunt. Teddy running. That ball gets past the catcher, and Teddy will easily scamper into second on no throw. I doubt there was going to be a throw anyway, but after the ball got past, pitcher's number 20, excuse me. Once the ball got past, there was okay, pitcher taking a little extra time out there, gather himself. Aaron then stepping out. So yeah, the Pueblo Premier given up the middle. That's a hit to first. And that'll drive in a run, RBI, and we tie the game 1-1 on a ground out to first. So yeah, Pueblo playing down the line, both right field and left field. Quite down the line, as well as the infielders hugging the line, give it the center wide open. So if we can drive a ball back through the middle, that's a single. That's going to be a single all day. Pueblo only got one in. Yep. Oh, that's right. That's our second run. I misspoke. I forgot that Chris got in.
Yeah.
So Ricardo will take ball 1. Looking for a pitch to hit here. Ricardo, kind of a sneaky power hitter. Not a huge frame. Strike on the inside corner. But excellent bat speed, and often can meet the time the ball up nicely to meet it at maximum extension. So we'll see if he can drive one deep here. A single is all we need, and that is going to be a single for sure into the right center gap. And that ball is going to go to second, or that ball is going to get in, and there's going to be a play at second. Ricardo in safely. Excellent job by the center fielder to pick that up. And we see that Teddy crossed the plate for the third run of the inning, and Gianni will step in. So generally the Jackrabbits putting their bat on it, taking a couple of free passes as well. But swinging here, the pitch is offered by number 20. Now Gianni, the official home run hitter of the Jackrabbits, as well as the hit by pitch. So he either gets to first without swinging or gets all the way home with a deep swing. We'll see here what's going to happen. And that's going to be a shot way to left field. I don't want to say I called it, ladies and gentlemen, but that went over the fence. Adios, sayonara, ciao, however you say it. Goodbye, baseball. And that's Gianni. Oh, they're calling it a ground rule double. Calling it a ground rule double. I apologize. My home run call was premature. Wow, that looked good. That was still good. Still scores. Ricardo was on. Man, I lost track of everybody. Ricardo was on, and we got the double. And then we're going to have a little timeout here for a little coach's chat with the pitcher, who's looking a little rattled. In his defense, Jackrabbits have really been putting the ball in play, and he's hasn't gotten necessarily all the help from his defense. Man, I thought that was a goner. Coach Steve, our bench coach, has been given the task of going to retrieve it, and it's going to be a lot of work because there's a closed fence. So you have to climb the 8-foot fence and then go in the weeds and go get that ball. Let's see if we can see him out there while we're waiting on the coach at home. Again, Mike on the mic, Keith on all the other equipment. I belong to Teddy, Keith to Kieran, and Isaiah will step in with a runner on second. And only one out. And we're going to have a little bit of a conference there with the third base coach and the field ump, but now we're ready to play. Isaiah in and already rocking his new bat. Word on the street was that he was practicing, or he was down at a D1 camp in Colorado Springs with the Air Force. Only 2 D1 schools in Colorado, University of Northern Colorado in Greeley and the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. And that ball gets away from the catcher, and we'll see.
Keep holding. Expect to see. Let's go, boys. Good job.
All right, Jack, let's go now. Do a job. Let's go. Let's go, Jack. Good, Jack. Right here, kid. Wait for yours. Hey, you ready, Jack? First pitch, the best one.
Go on, boys.
Let's go.
Hey, Gianni, I got some water. It's supposed to be yours. Too bad. I'll give them back to your mom. Watch your head, buddy. Hey.
Let's go, Jack. 2 seconds left right here, kid. Get a base hit.
I know one. They're sticking on this. Put him in that position.
Grab it. Nobody. Hey, on the pitch.
You know, there's mental practice.
Jack, let's go.
Keep it up, Jack. Let's go, bud.
Hey, Jack. Stay close, right? Stay close to play. Make sure you cover outside. Good job, Dan.
Hey, Jack, come here. Go talk to Coach. Use some water.
He's laughing at
Toss me the water.
what happened.
Ready? You okay? You sure? Take your time, man. That was a good one. Hey. Let's go.
Let's go, Jack. Get better.
All right, Jack, let's go.
Come on, Jack. Let's go, Jack. Good job,